How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to Lead Therapy, and thank you so very much for taking time for tuning into my video. What if I told you somebody is running for office that wants to ban commonly owned semi-automatic firearms and their magazine, and wants gun owners to register firearms and have longer waiting periods when purchasing firearms? And if that isn't bad enough, he wants to further restrict the rights to carry firearms. Before I tell you who this is and where this could be happening, don't forget, after watching my videos, if you enjoyed the video or if I gave you some information you didn't know, please like, share, and subscribe and hit those post notifications. It helps the channel out tremendously and it's greatly appreciated. Virginians are increasingly exercising their Second Amendment rights. NICS checks in the Commonwealth were up more than 60% from 2019 to 2020. From 2019 to 2021, there was a 21% increase in the number of resident right to carry permits. National data on gun buyers in 2020 suggests that half of the new gun owners are women and that new gun owners are more diverse than the general population. Moreover, Gallup polls show that less than 0.5% of Americans consider guns to be the most important problem facing the country. None of this has stopped Virginia Democratic gubernatorial candidate and Clinton bagman Terry McAuliffe from pushing an extreme gun control agenda. In advocating for severe gun controls, McAuliffe characterized the misuse of firearms as a public health matter rather than a criminal justice issue. This is an important rhetorical trick for gun control advocates, as such framing invites further restrictions on law-abiding Virginians instead of measures to control the violent criminals who commit violence with firearms. The proven inefficiencies of the former governor's gun control proposals and indifference to robust criminal justice measures make clear that his plan is about indulging the ugly cultural prejudices of his radical anti-gun base rather than confronting violent crime. As I mentioned in the starting of the video, if elected Virginia Democratic gubernatorial candidate, Terry McAuliffe would ban most commonly owned semi-automatic firearms and their magazines. McAuliffe's plan calls for a ban on semi-automatic firearms like AR-15s and magazines with a capacity greater than 10 rounds. And some of the most popular handguns in America are designed to use 15 or 17 round magazines. Such a ban would not decrease violent crime, and it's unconstitutional and would violate the Second Amendment. And as we all know, rifles of any description are rarely used in violent crime. Also, I mentioned at the starting of the video, McAuliffe wants a gun owner's registration and waiting periods. According to McAuliffe, Virginia's 2020 law that criminalized private firearm sales didn't go far enough. The candidate vowed to explore the possibility of requiring waiting periods when a person purchases a firearm and implementing a permit to purchase law. Moreover, McAuliffe's material states, if you want to give a gun to a friend, the person receiving it should have to undergo a background check. At a time when Virginians are seeking to protect themselves against a historic increase in homicide, McAuliffe would make them helpless by enacting new barriers to self-defense. McAuliffe's plan could even prevent friends and family members to providing firearms to loved ones in a time of need, and the restrictions would have no effect on violent crime. And he also wants to restrict the right to carry. In 2020, the Virginia legislature and Governor Ralph Northam, who was a Democrat, eroded Virginia's state firearms preemption statute in order to attack law-abiding gun owners who exercise their right to carry outside the home for self-defense. McAuliffe plans to further restrict carry in certain public places and give local governments broader authority to prohibit open carry in their jurisdictions. So as you can see, this guy Terry McAuliffe, who is running for the governor of Virginia, is bad news for law-abiding citizens who live in Virginia that want to exercise their Second Amendment rights. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And as I mentioned in the starting of the video, if you enjoyed the video or if I gave you some information you didn't know, please like, share, and subscribe and hit those post notifications. And I'll see you guys in the next video.